What's up, y'all? We live from Maryland. Another YouTube video shoot. I haven't been doing any videos, man. I was out in Florida at the Black Expo. We got to expose some things about music, bring some light. We took, tracks down there about Jesus. Took about 40 Bibles. We got to witness to a few celebrities. Wendy Raquel was there, Avant, Mr. Brown, his wife. I'll make sure I post some pictures. Y'all can check that out. But mainly what I want to talk about today is just all these fish that's dying and all these birds. I have in my notes that 5,000 blackbirds died, 100,000 fish from the river, 500 blackbirds in Louisiana. We got 100 tons in Brazil, dead catfish, sardines, crocker. And then it kind of hit close to home because we in Maryland. We about 30 minutes away from Baltimore, and they said 2 million fish from the Chesapeake Bay just washed up dead. Now, God has given these animals senses to know when to swim up the stream and where they need to go. I doubt that it's because of the water. Some may say it's chemtrails, the government spraying things in the air, killing the birds. I don't believe it's fireworks, because if that was the case, birds would be dying every year. I don't believe that it was stress. That's not the case. Something is going on. In Matthew 24:7, it talks about in the end times there'll be famines and earthquakes in various places, and that's what's been going on. All 2010 was nothing but earthquake. I was like an earthquake year. Millions of people died. And then you got some people that say, oh, the Illuminati's doing it. The Illuminati is what doing this and that. That may be the case. That may not be the case. But the most important thing is that God is in control. And the Illuminati is not in control at all. The Illuminati has no control. They only allowed to do what God permits them to do. Therefore, they're not in control if they have someone that's overseeing them. So nobody needs to be afraid of this organization. Nobody needs to be concerned, because I know it's real. Because after I started exposing these sinister people, I got a letter from them. I got a 4-page letter explaining that I was blessed and I possess some very rare and talented traits. Somebody on TV possesses the same rare traits. I will instantly recognize them. And basically they were just trying to recruit me. They sent it straight to my house. And they wanted me to get down with them, and all they said, I wouldn't need to do anything. Just, let them know, send the copy back, signed, and they would take care of everything else. Basically explaining the ropes to me. And it was written on a typewriter. So somebody literally sat down and typed this whole letter up. So what I want to tell you right now is that we need to wake up. We need to extend our witnessing ministry. We need to extend everything that we're doing. It's not time for all these games and partying and going out and getting fresh and everything like that. What we need to do is start witnessing to people, because these are the end times. Birds and millions of birds and fish just don't end up dead just for no reason because of the weather. That's not the case. So what we need to do is open our eyes. And there's a guy named Lindsey Williams that exposed some things on YouTube about a guy from the Illuminati, what the guy told him. He's an older guy. He's like in his 80s. He's about to pass away. So the first one said that there is going to be no food shortage. There's not going to be any food shortage. They're not going to need to because all they're going to do is just get in contact with another country and have them send food. The problem is you're not going to be able to buy the food because you're not going to have the money to buy it. The dollar will lose 30 to 50% of value. The healthcare bill includes gun control, RFID chips, euthanasia. Basically, the healthcare bill is just government takeover. Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Yemen is just a distraction to get attention from other things that's going on. I'm telling you now, the Chinese will become the leading power. America will be reduced to third world standards. This is what the guy is telling Lindsey Williams. This is not me. Don't trust any financial institutions, and there isn't going to be a turnaround anytime soon. So basically, what we need to do as Christians is get the word out and get the message out. Because whether it was the Illuminati that's spraying chemtrails, or it's an act of God just waking people up, I'm telling you right now, 2011 is going to be a big year. 2010 was the year of the tiger, and it's going to be worse. So right now, what I want everybody to do is to start witnessing and really open people's eyes and really let them know, because once the rapture occurs, you know, God is going to send a reprobate mind to those who had a chance to accept him and didn't, and they're going to be lost forever. So just, you know, shed some light, man. You know, don't be so selfish. Don't be happy in your own salvation, but start witnessing. We're going to get some more videos on YouTube. I'm going to shoot the video where I got the letter from the Illuminati, and I'm going to read it to everybody. I talked to the Forerunner. You know, he's alright. Everything's cool with him. You know, I called his cell phone. His computer broke in half. You know, there's been some fiery darts that's been hurled at the Forerunner, but he's alright. You know, he said this is just the mechanisms of war. You know, this is what happens. We're in a spiritual war, so we got to behave ourselves like men. He's alright. He's been going witnessing at other countries. So right now, during this war, man, we just got to act like soldiers. We can't give up. So I just want to give y'all some encouragement. Continue to witness, continue to get the message out, and that's it.
Alright.